It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson. He's gone over 4,000 yards passing now for the year. It's the Armadillos and the Texans on Thursday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we begin the final stretch. Week 16 starts here between the Austin Armadillos taking on the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for our visiting Austin ball club, whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. Down now. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the visiting Texans who came away with a victory, so they'll look to take the season series if they can win here in Houston. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. When you look at this defense, they're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
That was their first third down try of the game.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Anytime you hear the term an explosive run, most teams I know define that as any run over 10 yards, and they got that and more. How about a lot of credit for the big guys up front? That offensive line firing out, creating plenty of space, and a big run ensued.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They're going to run with Taysom Hill. Jalen Petrie coming up to bring him down.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. they'll really be happy.
Second and 5. Richardson looking to throw this. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
They go play action with Richardson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it up, and the Texans are going to have the football. The 35-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we could walk away with a win.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Stroud on third down now. Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the... Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll run the screen with Bowden. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on Thursday night? Guys that have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Off play action. Richardson on the move to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Richardson off the play fake. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. You look at the defense for these Texans. They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. To the right side, this is Taylor. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Now Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short, because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the first down.
This pass left side to Downs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Richardson working from the gun. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special, because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And Richardson yet again, flushed out right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that drive is going pretty darn well. 3 previous times converted on 3rd down, but on that one, the defense rose up and said enough of that.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they wind up going backwards. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, the numbers for Pierce last week, 21 carries, 103 in the yardage department.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Stroud to throw it. And he's caught. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. As Stroud now to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And it's a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it first.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra.
Ready, break!
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here. On 1st down, here's Stroud. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Stroud looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Again on 2nd down, it's Stroud. Caught left side by Mechie. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Holding offense.
So they will tread backward on the holding penalty. And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Check.
Pierce now up the middle. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and blitz coming, and down he goes. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there. First and 10, Taylor now. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it it's 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort he'll take every single time.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Richardson looking to throw. Being chased out left. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
Let's go now. Reload.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here we go. Set.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college. With all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
He finds his target, Allen. Touchdown! Keenan Allen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Armadillos post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. What a great drive that was.
Ready.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing now is Stroud. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the
32. Okay, break.
Richardson to throw off play action. Out to his, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Play action. Now Richardson rolling to his right. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
The name of the game, as always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. Looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the second interception in the first half.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Richardson looking to throw this. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Dillon up the middle. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. On third down, here's Richardson. That complete to Downs. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to the 30. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Here's Stroud. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Back to throw, here's Stroud. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And they'll start this drive out on the ground. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
And they'll run the screen with Bowden. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Third down and 10. Now Richardson back to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown! Willie Bowden, 78 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Richardson will throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So unable to throw it in for two. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Pass caught on the out route by Mechie. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Ready, go.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First and 10, it's Stroud. Able to hit his target, Claypool. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Texans. Takedown. On 1st down, Richardson. He'll dump this one off to Bowden, complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Tries the right side, finding Woods here. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Now it's Richardson. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Now Richardson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They go play action with Richardson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks.
Another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Houston as we're about ready to rock and roll for... That's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He's on his way. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Texans use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as... They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. 2nd down, here's Richardson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. To the right side, this is Dillon. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 7. Off play action. Richardson rolling to his left. Finding Pierce on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Richardson on the bootleg here. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Stroud, and his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Now Stroud. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack. The Texans on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with that.
Okay, hurry! Go!
They'll start this drive out on the ground, powering forward. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
A gain of 16 yards. And an Austin first down.
They run once more with Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Here comes 3rd down and 7. From the shotgun, Richardson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Go street. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Downfield. Awesome.
And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Richardson looking to throw this. Flush to his right. And this taken in by Downs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Hey, pass. 19 light.
Richardson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. And this is going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 41. His best throw that time. And Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
And 7 at the 44-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Another carry for Pierce. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 122 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, That looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Stroud off the play fake. That is caught by Dell. He's got room to roam. Touchdown! Take Dell with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Texans will add to their 4th quarter lead. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Gardner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now a throw here, hauled in. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Here's Richardson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly a must. It's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Richardson to throw it. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Check smash, check smash. Come 19, come 19.
Now Richardson. He's going to let it go again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. That'll be caught by Hill. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this Texans defense stands tall. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Check, Panthers. Unlock line. Unlock line.
Going for it with Pierce. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. We've now seen 3 consecutive 1-yard gains, and it brings up 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Oh, the return is Bowden. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Here's 1st and 10.
18, high here. Check it.
Richardson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at half,